Okay, the buttons have been pressed.
Sweet. Are we streaming on the Facebooks again?
Fuck Facebook. Fucking
Streaming
piece
on
of
your
shit.
mom.
All right, YouTube it is.
Streaming in your mom's mouth.
She's got a live feed in there.
She sure does.
In this
Poor lady.
episode of the Red Eye Report, we discuss flops. When something launches and, well, it flops, it's a mega kick in the nuts.
Like Ashtray's cock.
Was it warranted? You be the judge. We take a look at a few epic fails tonight. With me is always flopping like a crappie Ashtray. His flop is a different variety. Lots of hip action and hand jobs.
Yeah.
And fucking in the face.
Next to him is two-timing Teddy. Oh, wait. Teddy isn't here. Well, it's okay. He might be joining us in a little bit. He's got unlimited mulligans. So if he doesn't hit his target the first time, he might get it on the 10th.
That's right. Doesn't that come automatic when you live in Tennessee?
Yep.
When you're black.
I was trying to avoid the race card, like Ashtray defaults to.
We also have Maybe I Shit Myself Mystic. Like,
no, I did.
It's like playing Russian roulette, except with turds.
It is, dude. Wait till you guys get older. 5 more years.
Bet on the wrong fart.
Start betting on the wrong fart.
Finally, there's me, out of order Oracle. I'm run down and I'm broken. But this is America, and well, when I get old, my life will be extra painful.
You're a father now, that's why.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And this is the Red Eye Report. All right. Before we get going here, we have the weekly benefit event for the Dane County Humane Society.
Oh, yeah.
Our intern actually writes copy for us, so I didn't really get a chance to review this before the show, but apparently the Dane County Pet of the Week is Arnie's asshole.
Arnie's asshole.
Yeah, it's a little confusing because Arnie isn't even an animal. Arnie is just the groundskeeper at Dane County Humane Society, but apparently he eats a lot of herring and chili. So there you have it.
All right, let's hear for Arnie.
All right.
For Arnie's asshole.
Doing it for Arn.
All this shit he's got to clean up.
Good old Arn.
So I don't know if you guys saw the news about the North Korean warship that they launched and it fucking like capsized.
Now, was there any video of it?
Really?
Yeah, so they had this brand new fucking warship.
Oh my god!
And Kim Jong-un was there at the unveiling of this thing because it was like a big deal, and it fucking just was completely destroyed, and it's like capsized in the harbor now. So the person that was in charge of that, or multiple people, I'm sure, are fucking dead at this point. And pretty bad launch on that. So it just made me think, it was like, man,
oopsie.
Yeah, that's a big oopsie. That's a big fucking flop.
That's a death sentence over there.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a death sentence. Actually, I think I've got an image here.
Yeah, they got like an overhead image of it, like fucking leaning.
Oh, is there?
It's all fucked up.
I had this one with the like laying on its side.
Fuck, Mustafa's banging on my window.
Fuck
off, Mustafa.
They have a bunch of tarps. Actually, if you look closely, yeah, it looks like individual tarps over this thing.
Yeah. We'll put tarps on it so the satellites can't see it.
They just went and got 4,700 tarps.
Right? Oh, man. That's a rough fucking day at the office.
Dude, listen to this article. It's great. What does it say? It brought shame to the nation's prestige and vowing to punish those found responsible, state media reported. Yeah. People are dying over this shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. So yeah, got me thinking, flops, they happen. Maybe not that severe, but they definitely happen. So what were some just kind of terrible flops? We generally think of like box office flops. That's kind of a big one. But in terms of like failed products, what were some like really bad launches
West's last album
that happened? And the first one that came up was the Edsel. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the car.
Yeah, I had never
40s.
heard of this Edsel.
Edsel Ford.
Let me bring up the image here.
Yeah, that thing was a bad flop.
Well, I mean, I can see why. It looks like a fucking vagina on the fucking grill. So, yeah, let me pull it up here. The Edsel
vagina car.
Listen to my vagina car. Yeah, basically the owner's son, Henry Ford's son, wanted to fucking outdo his dad. So he tried to make a car because the Model T or whatever, Model A was so popular.
Yeah. So this is what they put out. The Edsel cost Ford at least $350 million.
Not that bad.
Which in today's dollars is equal to roughly $2.9 billion. This was in 1943.
Yeah, the 40s.
Yeah, 1943.
Fuck, dude.
But
you imagine spending $3 billion to develop a car and then it just doesn't sell anything.
Get this though, a Teletouch push button transmission and the Edsel's electronic controls were said to be revolutionary. So at least they got that.
Time.
I guess ahead of its time, but it looks like fucking dog shit. I mean, I don't think all cars from that time look like shit. That one does.
I don't think it's that bad. It's this pink one, right?
Yeah.
The 40s, they weren't as boxy as that. They were usually rounded. That's why.
Yeah, it's not quite as streamlined, but I could see some motherfucking TikTokers buying something like that.
Well, yeah, now, but they spent all that money and fucking, 12 people bought it. Fucking.
Right.
That's true. It's like, even if it is a cool product, but nobody buys it.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Fucking Teddy's here. Can't hear him.
What's up, fellas?
What up?
What's up, man?
We're just talking about some flops.
Some flippity flops.
About your mom's lips.
Okay. Let's let's back this shit. This is back to train on those tracks on that bit, bitch. Fuck you talking about my mama for?
5 seconds into entering the room, just totally.
Hey, you start throwing shade, man.
Right? Yeah.
The hate is strong with this.
Teddy just worked like a long ass day, had to deal with some fucking dickheads, and then 5 seconds.
Fuck you,
Ashtray's like, yo, I fucked your mom. Teddy's like, what?
Right?
Oh,
he's like a
man.
heated blanket to wrap her around me.
It was gonna be that type of party. I would have stuck my dick in the mashed potatoes.
All right. So the Edsel, piece of shit. This one, this next one was not that long ago, and I don't remember it at all. The HP Touchpad. So the HP Touchpad was like a alternative, or is supposed to be a competitor to the iPad.
I don't, that shit. No.
Right?
That's how bad it flopped.
Yeah.
What year was this HP
So
touchpad?
This was 2011. So it wasn't even that long ago.
So what? Like,
Let me tell you about it.
is it early
Let me tell you
iPad?
about it.
So
No, it's not an early
apparently,
iPad. It's a competitor to the
yeah,
iPad.
competitor iPad, powerful video capability, impressive processing speeds. It was anticipated to be one of the only products that could give Apple a run for the money. The HP Touchpad was a colossal failure and was discontinued almost immediately. I mean, it's like,
Wow.
fucking try a little bit, HP. What the fuck?
Right?
Why'd it flop?
Because HP just gave up on it? I don't know. As a result of the touchpad's failure, the company wrote off $885 million in assets and incurred an additional $755 million in costs to wind down its WebOS operations.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Shit. Well, I wonder what the fuck was wrong with it, because like they couldn't have been the only ones trying to develop their own touchpad, since Apple, just like when Apple started the smartphone, like everyone was.
Yeah, and they had all those tablets, and they still have those tablets, So I don't know what the fuck, why that was so bad for HP.
Well, it's like, do you already have it in your list?
Horrible operating system.
Apple had their own, like, very early, like, this is like 90s, I think. It was kind of like before the Palm Pilot. Remember the Palm Pilots?
Yeah.
Were kind of a big thing, but it was like maybe, I don't know, 5 or 10 years prior, Apple had a Palm Pilot type device that turned out to be a big fucking flop. It was like just a green screen with black text. I'll have to look it up, see it, but
give me a second here. I'm bringing Teddy in. I
thought I was already in.
Well, you're in the call, but
just your video.
Get your beautiful bean footage up there.
Oh, I can turn my camera back off, man.
Don't fucking.
You don't have to show us your Clorox cleaner. We believe it.
You shut your goddamn face, Ashtray.
He's still fucking sensitive. All right. So HP
my mom, bro. Fuck y'all.
Fucking sucks. All right. Moving on. Clarall Touch of Yogurt Shampoo.
I remember this shit.
Touch of what?
Touch of Yogurt Shampoo.
I remember hearing about this stupid shit. Yeah.
Smell like sour cream.
Rock this.
Is that what you think yogurt is?
Yeah, right.
Well, plain yogurt almost has a sour cream.
It has a consistency of sour cream. I don't think it tastes like sour cream.
Yeah, it's tart. That's why no one gets it. Everybody gets flavored yogurts.
This is what happens when you just subsist on bar food. You don't understand what fucking yogurt tastes like.
You obviously never had plain yogurt.
Yeah, I have, and it doesn't taste like sour cream, bro. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's like...
I'll agree to disagree.
All right.
We can all agree that you're wrong. Jesus, it doesn't taste like sour cream. The fuck, man? You got some bad yogurt, man.
Okay.
That's true. I got it from the Dollar Tree.
So like many companies, P&G, Procter & Gamble began emphasizing the natural ingredients in its products in the 1970s to answer the overall back to nature movement of the time. When Clarall, a subsidiary of P&G, released its Touch of Yogurt shampoo in 1979, customers did not take to associating dairy with a hair product.
Sure.
There were
You want me to rub what?
there were a number of cases of people mistakenly eating it and getting sick as a result.
Oh,
That's just dumbass white people. That's just dumbass white people.
3 years earlier, it had
Yeah.
attempted to market a shampoo called Look of Buttermilk. Both sold poorly and are no longer available in the U.S.
Look
in the
of
U.S., but I'm sure
buttermilk.
some weird country like Japan loved it.
Japan's absolutely got a bar based on that fucking whole
I bet they have shrimp flavored soap.
They have a mayonnaise bar in Tokyo where everything is based around mayonnaise. Apparently, Japanese people like mayo.
That's pretty weird.
Or as Ashtray says, yogurt.
Yeah.
Of course, we have the Crystal Pepsi in 1992.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember getting that the day it came out. Me and my friend went to the store. We're like, "This is gonna be awesome,"
It was a big hype.
and it was just fucking horrible. I was like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
It tastes like someone mixed fucking stale like 7-Up with Pepsi.
Well,
They,
and they
have
also
y'all seen
had
the-
God, was it Van Halen?
Yeah, right now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
from more unlawful carnal knowledge.
yeah, and that was a Super Bowl ad that they.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think they read somewhere that Van Halen was like, "No, you can't use our song," and they're like, "Well, okay, we'll just have someone cover your song, and we'll use that." And they're like, "Fuck!"
Oh,
and
man.
so they decided, like, "Fuck it, we'll take the money rather than have a even shittier cover of our
Right.
song."
Right. Right.
Have y'all seen the video? There's a video unboxing this guy. This is probably like 5-6 years old. Where he found a bottle. He's like, I've heard about this stuff, and I found a bottle of it unopened. And I was like, that shit's been sitting in the warehouse for like 30 years. So he drinks it on film and shit, and then immediately just pukes for like 10 minutes straight.
Oh,
And I was
bet.
like, it was nasty. Like, it was nasty then, bro. And that bottle has been sitting in the
Probably
warehouse
gave
or somebody's
himself
house
some
for 20-some
disease.
years. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit.
That or
Oh,
like
yeah.
the compounds of like whatever fake artificial flavors. Those artificial flavors are probably not even legal anymore. These days.
Right?
Anymore, yeah.
Right.
You're probably
Yeah,
just
5 years
drinking
here.
meth at this point. So market tests at the time gave Crystal Pepsi such a positive outlook that Coca-Cola released Tab Clear to compete with it. While sales over the first year were a strong 470 million, many of the purchases were likely due to curiosity. Not only were consumers not convinced by Pepsi's health angle, but many cola drinkers expected a darker beverage. Also hurting Crystal Pepsi's popularity, too many customers, it tasted just like original Pepsi. I don't know. I mean, did it taste like original Pepsi?
That's the thing. I remember
No,
trying it,
I
but
don't-
I can't remember.
I mean, I didn't drink a lot of Pepsi, and I didn't drink. I mean,
That
I
shit
drank
did
more
not taste
Faygo.
like Pepsi at all, dude. It fucking tasted like 7-Up mixed with Pepsi, like a watered down Pepsi. What the fuck are they talking about?
Listen to the fat
Unless,
man. He knows.
unless I've never had original Pepsi. It was original Pepsi from like the 30s, and I just never had it. I don't know.
Never had it.
Well, you know, Coke played it right though. Instead of doing Coke Clear, they're like, "We'll take what
Well,
brand
yeah,
do we have
distance
that no one cares
ourselves.
about?" Tab.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Tab, yeah. Like the only sugar-free soda to exist before Diet Coke.
Yeah. So
Tab? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
apparently Coors came out with sparkling water
Really?
in 1990.
Wow.
What
Is
is
it
it? Did
alcoholic?
Enzima like capitalized on it or something?
No, it's just it looks like bottled water. It's I don't know. It's pretty weird.
But was there
Right.
alcohol in it?
So Coors has advertised its beer, Rocky Mountain Spring Water, for decades. So, and this is in 1990. In response to a trend towards moderate alcohol consumption and significant growth in the bottled water segment, the company decided to sell spring water, its first non-alcoholic beverage since Prohibition. While the decision benefited the company's existing bottling, logistics, and distribution, the Coors brand didn't help sell bottled water. Coors Rocky Mountain
commercial makes the water
Sparkling
look
Water used a similar name and label to that of Coors Beer, which may have confused and even spooked consumers.
Yeah, they thought it was alcohol water. They're like, I'm good.
Yeah, Anheuser-Busch, maker Budweiser, also began criticizing Coors around that time for attributing superior quality to its Mountain Spring water, which Anheuser-Busch claims was cut from water from Virginia. Coors canceled its bottled water trademark in 1997. So, didn't work out.
Should have used Tab.
Yeah, I had never
Yeah,
heard of that one before. So the as far as like the movie flops, one kept on coming up or is like the biggest flop, and I was wondering if you guys had seen it before. The John Carter was one.
I've seen
133 million. That one lost apparently. But
Was that Tom Cruise or something?
no, it
or-
wasn't Tom Cruise. It was
Is John Carter based off one of those book series?
I think it is based off of a book series.
Is that the guy who went to Mars?
Oh, wait, yeah. Was that?
So the guy ends up going to Mars or whatever. It's like, oh, here's in Western times, he goes to Mars and shit, and you could jump.
Yeah,
fast,
and then he's
jump
got
higher
to
and
fight
shit.
some fucking Mars civilization, and
Yeah.
was
Mark
it a
Strong
Disney
was the-
movie?
I think it
Mark
was.
Strong was the villain. I think it was a Disney
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it was a Disney movie. Yeah,
I think I actually did see that. It wasn't terrible.
There was this one, and then there was fucking 13th Warrior kept on showing up.
Oh, that's
Antonio
the guy.
Benicio del
Banderas.
Toro?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
it's
Antonio
based off a
Banderas?
book written by Michael Crichton, same guy who wrote Jurassic Park, the Jurassic Park books.
Well, apparently that was
That's John Carter or 13th Warrior, Teddy?
13th Warrior.
13th Warrior.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
They
no
didn't do a good job
dinosaurs
of
in it. That's why it failed.
They didn't do a good job of interpreting the book.
they didn't
Didn't follow
stick
the
to
comic.
the. Yep, they didn't follow the comic.
They didn't follow the comic.
Most
Classic.
important fucking rule. So yeah, there you have it. Fucking flops.
You do any honorable mentions for?
Oh.
I've got a couple. I'm early, so I mean, I'm sorry, I'm late, so
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all mentioned anything that Sony ever did, like the PSP UMDs and stuff that came out back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
What was the
No,
PSP UMDs?
There's these little discs inside of a case that you put inside the PSP, and the disc was spin inside the case. Back in the day, Sony was real big on making all this, like the memory sticks they came out with, they can only be used for Sony stuff.
Yep.
Instead of going
All
to
that
micro SD
proprietary
cards and
shit.
stuff. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of proprietary shit because they wanted you just to use all their Sony shit, and it all flopped on them. So
It all flopped, and like it was all good, but
yeah, it was good. Yeah,
as far
It
as
didn't
like
get
the quality,
adopted.
Because it was proprietary in that ecosystem, in a world where everybody else was going, in other directions. I had movies. That's like the UMD. You would get movies, like Hellboy or something. I had, and then you could play it on
the UMD.
your
the PSP,
PSP. Yeah, that's definitely a good one. Zune is another good technology one.
Soon, because it was supposed to hook
Yeah.
up with your Xbox. My buddy got one when it came out, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Bet you feel good about that one, huh?" Yeah, it's supposed to link up with your Xbox. That was when the MP3 players were big and coming out.
Mhm.
Or what was the it was like right around Zune, and the iPod, fucking not Neil Diamond. Who was it? It was like one of those fucking old rocker musicians who's always bitching too much about politics. Where he started, do you remember that? He started his own, it was supposed to be like a lossless audio quality
Oh,
digital
Neil
music
Neil
player.
Young.
Neil Young, that's it, not Neil Diamond. Yes. And it looked like a Toblerone. It was like a triangle bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like dumped millions and millions of dollars in their, research or
Oh,
whatever.
they're fucking muted.
Oh
I was
shit.
fucking screaming Neil Young for like 30 seconds. You motherfucker.
Neil Young!
Neil Young!
Neil Young!
I'm a dumb son of a bitch.
Ashtray, you're a fucking idiot. Oh, I wish I could have heard all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big flop.
Right.
You guys
The,
are missing a big one.
What?
The DeLorean.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
But the
yeah.
DeLorean, that was a big flop, but also that's like a cult. Like people love DeLoreans, don't
But
they?
only after the
Now,
fact
it's
when
called
Back to the
now,
Future.
but, like he fucking basically took like a couple $100 million from the British government. You know,
Yeah, he
Pretty
got
much,
to
yeah.
fucking
released.
build those fucking things, and then
Yeah,
Skedaddled.
and also wasn't he like real, like adamant that like they're all gonna look the same, like
yeah,
they're gonna
yeah.
be uniform, and that was what was gonna make it successful. And
Yeah,
it's like,
he's-
no,
he's like a
motherfuckers
fucking-
want variety.
80s version of Elon Musk, basically.
I put that link in the outline of it was the Apple Newton.
The Apple
yeah.
Newton.
I do remember that. Yeah, I remember that name.
Yeah, so if you've got pictures of it there, you might remember it. It was
Oh,
from actually
yeah.
1993.
Wasn't there a streaming service that Jay-Z had? Tidal? Is Tidal still a thing?
Oh, that's right. I don't know.
Because they like made fun of it on SNL with Ariana Grande.
Yeah,
She
and
was just like doing all the different voices of the fucking artists that they had on Tidal.
well, and I think Tidal was also supposed to be marketed as in it was like a higher quality streaming service, but I wouldn't be surprised. I bet you Jay-Z probably has already sold that to someone. Because I don't
Says
think
it's still a thing.
is it.
Yeah, I could start a free trial right now.
There you go, and you'll realize it's
I'm not gonna.
no fucking different than.
Says it's the
Yeah.
first global music streaming service with high fidelity sound, high def video quality, along with curated playlists. Okay.
Sure, Jay-Z. That's 50 Cent invested in vitamin water.
All right. So there you have it. Fucking
Oh, don't forget about mini discs.
don't be a North Korean.
Or fucking
moral of the story.
Jesus.
Beta,
Oh yeah.
Oh, or
HD,
Well, Beta lost because
DVD.
DVD. Yeah.
Remember that
Yeah.
battle?
Well, they all lost because of porn though. I mean, Beta versus VHS.
Yeah, but it
Porn
doesn't
shows
matter
VHS.
why. It still flopped.
Right. Well, and it comes down to like the who makes it easier to get the licensing in order to
Right.
put your
Yeah.
shit on it. And
Exactly.
Well, now wasn't Blu-ray
Sony's
Sony?
proprietary.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Blueberry.
they-
So,
Why
so
is
that's
they-
one that they
Blu-ray won
actually,
out.
yeah, they
Yeah,
actually
too.
won out. So Sony won one of those battles. of
Well,
the
and
fucking,
Sony
like-
wasn't Sony the Beta Max?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
beta also.
Yeah,
Yes.
that
Yeah.
flop. But yeah, Blu-ray won because Microsoft was HD DVD
Mhm.
Yeah,
pushing that. I'm
Yeah,
surprised
Microsoft's
Microsoft
had
didn't.
a few flops, man.
Yeah. yeah. Because I remember Xbox. They had an extra HD drive. You could
Google
plug into the back
Glass.
of your.
Or
Mhm.
no, it was Windows. Wasn't it Windows Millennium? Wasn't that the one that was like just fucking atrocious?
Oh yeah, that was horrible.
The Zune, fucking all kinds.
Fucking Segway.
Segway.
Remember the hype around that?
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
dude.
It was
Are they still?
and like
they have
would-
Segway tours and shit. Are they still not doing that stuff?
Yeah, they
I think they still make them, but the thing is, like, I remember, like, I think we were in high school. They were like not telling what it was, but the hype around it was going to revolutionize the world, and everybody was like, "What's it gonna be? Is it gonna be like a transportation device? Beat me up, Scotty. Oh no, I gotta ride this thing like a nerd." And then we saw George W. Bush face plant on one.
that Cats movie was fucking pretty bad. That flopped like
Oh,
a
yeah,
mother.
that
Yeah,
flop.
flop like a motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about Cats. Never saw it.
All right, let's move on to the What's Sexy portion of the show, where we get horny about things in this
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
First up is me. I'm getting horny about enhanced games. So
They're not enhanced enough already.
So apparently, the
He
thing
wants to
that
see
we've been
buff
wishing
scenarios.
for, an Olympics where you can take as many drugs as you want,
Oh, that's
is happening.
Yes, baby. I love it.
Yes,
I love it.
enhanced games. Enhanced games for sports festival that bills itself as better than the Olympics because it allows athletes to benefit from using performance enhancing drugs will kick off next year in Las Vegas over Memorial Day weekend.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Just a
That'd
bunch
be
of geeked up
interesting
people punching
to
out
think-
referees and shit.
Well, also I was thinking like
What are they gonna have?
the athletes who participate in the all drugs are fair competition, like they may still not get anywhere near the records of actual Olympians because they're not training as hard as
Well, yeah,
you
and they're
know.
high as fuck.
Yeah.
Why train hard when you hit ball long?
I think this might be one of those flops.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
I mean,
Hey, the
somebody will
NFL's
probably
not going,
die,
man.
but you know.
Dude, can you imagine how many rage fucking like fits there's gonna be and shit? Somebody strikes out, he's gonna be like, motherfucker! Just starts beating the shit out of somebody because he's all roid rage.
So I think this is going to be relatively. So it's going to have swimming, track and field, and weightlifting. So we definitely have some rage opportunity here.
Dude, the swimming
So-
keep is gonna be like a speedboat in the water.
That's the thing was like I could see weightlifting being that there's already enough dudes on steroids doing it for the
Oh,
fear.
yeah.
For the
I'm
sheer
all
sake of
natural,
it.
bro. All natural.
I wonder if they're gonna list what drugs they're on
What
at
they're
that.
on.
I
yeah.
hope so.
Wow.
I hope it's got like a graphic. And
Right?
it's got like all these drugs. Dude, I
want
am
that
into
job.
it.
So yeah, we
Bro,
can then try to
Someone
like
gonna
compare
build
like
those graphics.
Dude,
for
that'd be
sure.
awesome, man. Like we see here, Phil, the
Right.
Johnny's on farpedoxidil. You know how they mess with the tendons. Let's see if we can get this power lift up.
Mescaline. I haven't seen someone on
Yeah,
mescaline.
right. There's a
Yeah.
lot of potential there. A lot of potential. But
Potential for lawsuits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they gotta
McCormick, he
fucking
was on a
lean into that
cheaper-
shit.
He's on Dollar Tree growth hormone.
Right. They got to lean into that.
Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa come out of retirement.
Right? I hope they're the fucking play-by-play guys.
Okay, next up we have Mystic with Andor Season 2.
It's a fantastic fucking show, man. I'm just, it's all I gotta say. If you haven't seen it,
They have not.
it's or do you like
Is it-
Star Wars?
Good as the Mandalorian. Everybody was raving
It's
about
better
that
than
one back in the day.
Mandalorian. This is basically just a political thriller set in space, set in the Star Wars world. And it's like the slow fucking burn of the rebellion building. And I thought it was a fantastic show. The first season was good, but the second season was fucking fantastic. And if you like political thrillers, check it
Oh,
out.
shit. So yeah, it's even better. That's good to hear.
Yeah. It's good. I've got some thoughts about
Not like
this.
season 2 of The Wire. Fucking dumb.
Yeah, he's got some thoughts in this Fuck What You Think, which they're wrong. But so
Mommy,
it says
Daddy,
we only
please
have
stop fighting.
14 minutes left. We only get 60 minutes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it just flashed
It's
up. on
probably
my-
because
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
on free ones.
All right.
Yeah, it's because we have an hour instead
Okay,
of
at
45.
least we have an hour.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess that's a thing that everybody does now because they can get away with it. Okay, next up we have Teddy with Son's grades.
Today was the last day of school. My son's done. He's got all A's and B's. His lowest grade is 81, I believe. But yeah, is and that's I think his second lowest grade is like an 87, 88. So he's
Do they not
He's
do
good.
it F's through A's anymore?
he do have 3 A's.
Okay. I just can't
87
remember
is
what an
B.
87 is.
B.
87's a B plus. 81's a B minus.
Okay.
He's doing real good in school. So,
Word.
yeah. Yep. Just proud
Attaboy.
All
of
right.
Attaboy.
Keep up the good work.
Right when he hates you later, you'll have to play these episodes for him. We'll be like, "See, I loved you, son." Oh,
What's funny is when Oracle said that, I thought he said son's braids, like he got his hair braided.
Oh, yeah.
And I just thought of that line from Bone Thugs and Harmony. It's the first of the month.
Wake
I'm
up,
gonna get
wake
my
up,
hair
wake up.
braided.
Word.
Okay, next up we have Ashtray with Rump Watch.
yeah. Rump Watch. So, put that beautiful bean footage up. These you'll have to follow
Trump
the
time.
link here. This
A mistake on a Donald Trump keepsake.
Rhode
might
Island
be funny
couple.
to some.
But it
But
wasn't
We only got
they're
12 minutes, by the way.
special edition Trump watch, and the T was missing, and Trump. And the video can't do it justice without it playing with audio on here because it's you would almost think it is a parody video of full MAGA. And they're so I was just so disappointed. I wanted to get my wife something special.
Yeah. It's I mean
It's really nice.
And it watched like $600.
yeah,
think so.
$600. And
Yeah.
so so Rhode Island, I mean, having lived there for several years, it is like a fucking insular. Everybody knows everybody, right? Or a lot of people know a lot of people.
Yeah, because your state's the size of a county.
Right. And I mean, there are people that have bumper stickers that say, "I never leave Rhode Island," and they really don't. They fucking stay in Rhode Island.
You poor bastard.
Right.
Right.
So these idiots on the news, I
Like,
mean,
you've
they,
seen
they are
them in
the talk of the fucking town, right?
Right.
That
What a bunch of fucking dumb cucks.
dumb bastards.
Also, really though, like that's his signature. I've never really looked at his signature before. It's so bad.
Yeah, it's a real like it's just a big D T scribble. But yeah, Trump has his own in the video when you watch it. He's got full commercial advertising the beautiful Trump
The
watch,
Rump Watch.
the Rump Watch.
Oh,
And of
that's-
course, they would not respond. The company wouldn't respond until they did a news segment, and then they're like, "Oh yeah,
Of course not.
we'll send you a new one, and we'll send you a coupon for another one."
Ha! A coupon.
Shit, you
Yeah.
know.
All right.
All right, moving on. We're on fucking Microsoft time. Fuck what you think, where we tell you to fuck off. First up, me with Andor season 2 timeline.
Oh, God.
If
Uh-oh.
okay, so we're watching it and enjoying the show a lot, but I got to a certain point in the middle of the series where it's like, did we miss a fucking episode? Like, what's going on here? It just feels like things are, even in like the previously on, the recap or whatever, it's showing footage that was
that work
not
that you have seen.
right. That it actually wasn't in
Okay.
the thing. It was like they had
Like,
actually.
I know I'm high, but that shit
Right.
didn't happen.
So I feel like maybe they had cut some stuff out that they expected to be in there. I don't know. And they had some pretty significant time skips in that as well, where they would skip like a year ahead in the future.
Well, each one was every 3 episodes was a year,
Yeah.
and it even said it right before it. It said BBY. It's
Right. Right.
before the Battle of Yavin.
And I felt like they
For the Battle of Yavin.
it was unnecessary, and they started throwing some fucking jamming some Force shit in there, which
Jamming some Force shit.
I mean,
Yeah, but
Star
it was
Wars.
just. But that's I don't know, man.
I
say,
mean, it is.
that's
Star
my
Wars.
criticism.
They didn't explain anything away like Star Wars does with the Force. They
Right.
just said, "May the Force be with you," which that's honestly a
dude,
religious thing. You know what I'm
this is-
saying? It's
dude,
not
I
necessarily
like-
a fucking.
I like this show because they don't have any fucking Force shit.
All
'Cause
right.
I
But
hate the
it's-
modern
I
fucking
do.
Star Wars is so fucking lazy. so
so gay,
fucking
yes.
lazy.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
I agree
Because-
with you on that. Yeah.
It's like they have a major plot hole and they're like, oh, whoop, it's the Force. Whoop,
Yeah.
whoop," you know, and
Yeah,
then,
but
like,
they didn't.
Yeah,
But they didn't
bring
explain.
out the
That's not
Deus
what
Ex
this was,
Machina.
Hey,
though.
the Lord works in mysterious ways, you bastards.
But
Okay.
that's not what this was, dude. He wasn't
Yeah,
like
I
they weren't
don't know.
explaining anything away with the Force. They just a
Yeah.
character said it.
I thought it was good. The episode with Luthen's episode was my favorite by far.
But see, that's the one I have a problem with. That
oh,
fucking lame ass CGI that they fucking did with him.
oh man,
Like they de-aged his ass. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Just fucking let the dude act. It looks so dumb.
Oh, we got some hot takes here. All right,
I mean, it wasn't as bad as fucking Luke in The Mandalorian,
Yeah.
Skywalker.
right,
man.
Yeah. Okay. That was.
right.
Yeah.
So, Andor season 2, it's good. Check it out.
How much
Feels
time we
a
got
little-
left,
Fuck
fellas?
what you think.
Feels a little disjointed though. Okay,
I don't even know.
It says in the top left-hand corner how much time is gone.
I hit
I
X
keep
on.
saying 15 minutes.
oh, well, it's still going. I don't know. Maybe they're just full of shit. Next up, we have Mystic with flag football. Come on, man.
Oh, here we go.
Come on.
We're at
They got
52 minutes.
They're gonna put They're gonna put flag football in the Olympics. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, it's better than us
Just
killing
put
everybody.
Regular football. Just put regular football in the fucking Olympics, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let the fucking rugby teams field a fucking football team. Flag football? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Dude, let's put
What is
Jamar
this,
Chase,
5th grade?
Higgins and fucking and a quarterback on one team, and you're never gonna catch them.
Mm-hmm.
The whole fucking point is to tackle people. I just don't understand what the fuck. It's just, god damn it.
It's
Makes
pretty
no
lame.
God.
Yeah.
fucking makes no fucking sense.
Super lame.
Anyway, that's it.
I haven't watched any of the Pro Bowl stuff because that's flag football now too,
It's
right?
flag football now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's
Lame.
fucking stupid.
Well, the reason is because they had so many people opting out. It's like, why play pro football? I mean, have y'all seen like the old ones where fucking they were laying like they were laying people out?
Dude,
and all
it was,
that? Like,
they
yo,
were fucking
it's the Pro
awesome.
Bowl, man.
Dude, Sean Taylor knocked a dude out in the fucking Pro Bowl. He hit him so hard. Like
So
that
hard,
was
yeah.
fucking God. Yeah, it's just some pussy shit, man.
All right. Speaking of knocking people out, Teddy, goddamn traffic.
Goddamn traffic, man. They're building so much new shit around me, which is fine. My property value is going up, but at the same time, it's a small town. It was a small town, and a lot of these roads are still 2 lanes. So they're building a subdivision behind my subdivision, and they want the main road of my subdivision to be the main road of that subdivision. I don't have to worry about fighting shit because these white folks is up in arms already. But it's like me going to like coming out trying to get out of my subdivision to go anywhere. Like me and my son left at like 6 o'clock the other day, and it took forever to get out to like a main road. If something happens, I've got to start stockpiling shit because if something happens, like we're stuck here. 'Cause, like all these people trying to exit at once. Because I mean to get there's only one way to get to the interstate really. Because it all leads to another 2 or 4 lane highway that leads to interstate that everybody's gonna try to take, and all these little back roads gonna be all clogged up for people trying. Oh, I know a secret way, but everybody knows that secret way. So it's
Yeah.
If something happens,
There's
we
only
gotta
one
get away.
secret way,
We're
and
screwed.
everybody knows it.
'Cause there's no kind of
It's like driving in Madison. It's so fucking bottlenecked.
and they keep
Madison
building.
is a fucking clusterfuck, dude. For
Yeah, and
sure.
they keep building stuff, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. You keep building stuff, but widen some of these roads out, man. Like,
Yeah.
all these people in fucking in cyber trucks and Range Rovers. Like, make some better roads, bigger roads.
We can't get down to Broadway.
I mean, leave my house at 10 o'clock. I run into traffic just to get out onto the fucking on the road.
Yeah,
So
that's
like
what
rush
sucks.
hours every hour.
So yeah, you guys have been in my house, like coming out of my house when I make that right to get on that little road.
Yeah.
That's backed up. Going
Wow.
both ways.
That's
Then
lame, dude.
Out to the light to
Yeah.
that main road right before we get to the interstate. Like all 4 of those lanes are fucking people are like the turn lanes and shit are sticking into other people's traffic because
Is it-
man.
everything's
Is it
backed up.
legal the lane split in Tennessee? with your
No,
bike,
it's not.
your motorcycle?
It's not, but my bike is so wide, I can't really lane split the way these motherfuckers drive. If I was on my
Yeah.
crotch rocket, yeah, but I split a little bit in. But mine is so big now, I can't fucking. I'm not. Way these drive down here, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you don't want to get fucking hit by
Nah,
a
I'm
truck.
good.
Some shit.
All right, next up we've got Ashtray with Ratchet Mom.
Oh yeah, did you see this fucking mother who just bring up her picture?
Yeah, she looks like a doozy.
Yeah,
Like
she
a
looks like
doozy.
she looks like the mom, like basically like I guess according to this article, I mean her son had like detailed plans to where he had like a map of the school and he did like timestamps on like how he'd move like from room to room. And he labeled it suicide route.
Where was this
Doc-
at? What state?
Documentation. That's what you need.
I think San
Texas.
Antonio.
Oh.
Ashley Pardo, 33, was basically arrested, charged with aiding and commission of terrorism because she bought ammunition and
Good.
tactical gear for her 13-year-old son.
Yeah.
Who they actually like Child Protective Services and like the school like approached her multiple times, being like, "Your son is like drawing school shooting pictures and talking about wanting to kill people," and she's just like, "Yeah, whatever."
Duh.
Just like, I don't fucking
And this
care.
is
And actually like bought the fucker ammunition. She probably herself was like, I had a dream once, son, that I would shoot my entire fucking school up. Don't fall in the trap like I did. Follow your dreams.
What is her name? Ashley what?
Ashley
Pardo.
Pardo. This bitch looks like she just needs to be shot.
and this is why my son is
she doesn't have any redeeming qualities.
Right.
Yeah, no, like she looks like she's already spent enough time in fucking women's prison herself.
Right.
Like look at those eyes. And I don't know, I'm sorry, but like
Neck tattoos and
I know
shit. Like
tattoos are super acceptable these days, but neck tattoos still like to
well,
me.
and like and the isn't the teardrop? Aren't the teardrops?
They do some
gang
supposed to
culture that
symbolize
you murder
yes,
someone?
murder.
Yeah.
Murder.
Supposed to be murder, but like anyone can get a fucking teardrop tattoo.
Teardrop
You
Yeah,
know?
I
tattoo,
get that. I get that, but she fucked around. She found out now. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking terrorism, aiding terrorism. Yeah, you're going away,
Yeah.
bitch. Yeah.
And this is why my son is gonna have a bulletproof backpack in high school.
Yeah, segue on that, like the fact they are now like I think they're not fucking around with the parents or like being sympathetic, because I'm sure there are plenty of parents who just
Right.
are oblivious
No,
to their
there's no. Yeah, go in your
kids
son's room
fucking-
every
Yeah,
now and then.
yeah, what the
I
fuck?
don't
Yeah.
even knock on to
But-
go in my son's room. I just open the door. I'm like, yeah, it's
yeah, you gotta fucking pay attention.
That's
And
my house, motherfucker.
that actually the father of that school shooter here in Madison just last week
Yeah,
there
he
was
got charged.
he got
yeah.
charged.
yeah, it's fucking good. How much time we got left, Ashtray?
Well, we got 30 seconds.
Oh shit. Go fuck yourself, hot
Oh, look at
wieners. That's our
Hot
show.
wiener.
We're going to be here every Wednesday or Thursday. Not Wednesday. Thursday night at 10 p.m. Central. Make sure you join the conversation at theredeyereport.com or facebook.com/redeyereport. Oh, fuck. I'm Oracle. And the meeting has ended.